Alright, welcome back to Citizen Sleeper, and today we are making our escape. We have no dice, our dice are halfway broken. I have all my supplies ready. I have 93 cryo left. We are gonna plug in the cat, and we are running. We're getting out of here, because we have no more time. Carson Place is locked up for the cycle. Shutters down, alarms on. Denizens of Factory Row snaking past with deliveries and work orders. You hold your position opposite the shop. Take a deep breath, waiting for the sign that this is going to work. You look at the thumbnail drive, with its shimmering cat sticker sticking out of the old Solheim access port. You imagine the flow of data as the Katzenjammer seeks for an entry port into Karsten's system. Think of Junie tucked away near the ship, watching you through the public networks. You think of Seraphine deep in the engine room of the rig. Hurry the hell up, you think. Enough waiting. Then you hear it. A pulsating white noise sputtering, then screaming out of Karsten's shop. The shutter scissors up and down, the lights pulse, the alarm gurgles in confusion. For a moment you are stunned in a stillness. People stop in the street, then turn to look as Shutter's motors burn out in a cascade of sparks and acrid smoke. Now or never. Please. Oh, perfect. You skirt around the perimeter You skirt around the people watching, using them as a perimeter. They are pointing and talking, some of them laughing while others look concerned. You slipped around to the edge of the entryway, and then, as another cascade of sparks sends the observers cowering for cover, you slip inside. You keep your focus, you scramble over to the feed lines, and you are out of there. The arcing glide takes you into the crowd. You steer yourself through a gap of gathering bodies, then kick off hard towards the port. The feed lines wave wildly, but you grip them hard to your chest and don't look back. Seraphine better be ready. Sleeper. I'm with you now. What a show, huh? It was certainly loud. Wish I could have seen the cat in action. You'll glide down the docking bridge. Junie help you with the trailing feed lines. From what you can tell, the news of the chaos in Factory Row has not reached the port yet. This is it. You did it. Seraphine is waiting for you, shaking his head. Looks like we're in business, and on the run from two different people now. I'll take it from here. Go close the airlock and disconnect the bridge. Both of you, now. The two of you turn and make your way up the passage, your nerves settling now. You arrive at the airlock and reach for the control panel, then you see him. Karsten, coming up the docking bridge fast. Perfect. Your hands dance across the controls, inputting the closure sequence in seconds. The door hisses and closes before Karsten even makes it to the end of the bridge. You catch one glimpse of his retreating figure before the docking bridge shutters scissor close, blocking him from view. You hear a clunk as the clamps disengage. You are free. Seraphine rushes past, gliding up to the passageway from the engine room. Come on, get yourself strapped in. You and Junie follow him, your head spinning, your thoughts racing. You slip into your seat as Seraphine punches in the departure sequence. The rig begins to pull away from Hexport. Seraphine's hands on the controls. You close your eyes and feel the force of the thruster firing. Whew. Well, one drive failed. But we got some. What the? Seraphine's quiet question interrupts your thoughts as the rig cuts across the belt. Hexport is now behind you, drifting out of visual range, its glinting lights just part of the background glow of the belt's thousands of reflective bodies. Whatever trouble you stirred up there, it surely have been left behind. Which is why Seraphine's muttering is worrying you. More trouble? There's a transmission coming out of Hexport, some kind of evac order? Let me check this. Sleeper. Lane. I know you are there. Let's stay silent. Getting a wide channel broadcast. They're warning people to alter their course away from the station. You are slipping away. A squawk of noise. But we can't have that. I take this personally, Sleeper. After all my investment, all my care expended on you. This is how you repay me. At least we're heading away. Maybe it's just a precaution? I see a little something glinting out there. Could that be you? Sleeper? You hear Seraphine call in, but you don't move, you don't breathe. All you hear is Lane's voice. You unclip from your restraint, drifting forwards towards Seraphine. He gives you a wild look. Something isn't right. You don't feel right. A numbness grows in your body, your fingers flexing without your input. Oh, are we losing control? You reach out towards Seraphine. No, not you. Something reaches out to Seraphine through you. A tension flickers in his eyes. Fear? A hissing silence, then a rumbling blast. All at once, the rig screams, system seizing in electromagnetic paralysis. All at once, the rig shifts, carried on some shockwave-like pain. Then darkness. Well, something's glitching. At least we have some glitched 6s. Voices echo warmly through your mind. You can't quite make out what is being said, and any attempt to focus causes a growing flare of pain. So you let them fill the air, unidentifiable and soft. You are floating, and so you cannot yet feel your body or its weight. The feeling is pleasant, soothing, and yet the moment you realize this, it begins to fade. Something spasms in your fingers, and you flick it away. A sensation crosses the sole of your foot, and you kick your leg. A weight settles itself in your chest. You are awake. You open your eyes to the light playing across a surface patterned with stained cushioning. You are alone. The voice is replaced by the hum of air cycling, the distant clink of maintenance systems. You are alone, and this is not your ship. You jerk upwards against the straps that hold you loosely to the berth. Suddenly confronted with the last things you remember, an overwhelming numbness, and below it, an insipid animating force creeping through your mind. You pull at the straps and free yourself, floating up to the small habitation room cushioned and worn, your mind racing. Where is this? You glance around, taking the small room with its knickknacks tucked behind webbing, its stained and worn storage units, its faded padding. This is someone's home. Cold light fills the room. When you float over to the dark square of the window, you see stars, the bright pinpricks of drive trails, and skeletal docking bridge. This is a station. A sudden hiss draws your attention to the door, which slides open with a puff of equalizing pressure. An entering figure jumps as they see you are awake. You're up. They hesitate in the doorway. Bliss. Hello. Where's Seraphine? Your friend, right? They laugh nervously. I'm not really sure. He headed out a while ago. I'm Bliss, they shrug, not sure what to add. Your crew out there? Sorry. They brought you here. Here? Right, this is my room. Not much I know. We're in my repair bay on the Far Spindle, if you know where that is. In the belt? Yeah, in the belt. Come on, let's go somewhere a little more comfortable. You're safe, don't worry. You follow them out into the corridor, gliding behind them. They move with the ease of someone who was born in 0G or has spent most of their life in it. At the center dock is the rig, scratched and worn, but still your ship. Is she okay? She will be when I'm done with her. Took some damage, but she's a hardy old thing. Your ship. You're lucky I heard your distress signal. Guess that expensive long-range array I was tricked into buying paid off, at least for someone. Out cold when I got there. You have been for all the cycles since. Your friend wasn't in great shape either, but he bounced back fast. How about the other one? Oh, you look different now. I make a habit of doing that. Seraphine's voice makes you spin around. Good to see you up. Glad to be back. Certainly looked better when you came in. You should have seen. And Seraphine says, shut up. Here, catch. That's all I could get for now. Are you working? Please, I'm fine. I know what it looks like, but I'm sorry. I can't work for free. Keeping this place going is bad enough. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, we're not freeloaders. How about Junie? Probably on the ship, working on that deck. She's been useful. Not sure if we would have gotten that distress signal out without her. What do you remember? A transmission of sorts. Hexport is gone. Oh, it just completely exploded? What do you mean gone? Like gone. Dropped off the map. Junie didn't explode the place, did she? Oh no, Nia and Fumi, are they gone as well? They must have left before it exploded, right? Right? They couldn't have seen it go up, but I saw Sleeper. Something exploded white hot. Moment later, the shockwave was on us. The rig was crippled. Everything kept firing, but guidance went offline. Uh-huh. Did Lane blow it up? Let's suppose a gang, they run dark side. They don't go around blowing up stations. All anyone is seeing is debris and radiation. I picked up lots of ship transponders before the rig went offline. Maybe some people got out. So what now? One step at a time. You in a rush? We owe Bliss for the work they did on the rig, and it isn't finished yet. A few more cycles, I've been told. Bliss won't hold us hostage, but I don't like to skip out without paying, even if we could get the rig started up. Bad karma. Beyond that, we need work, fuel, supplies. And we need to make sure you're okay. After that, I haven't heard of anyone coming after us, and if they did, they'd have come through Hexport, or what's left of it. The Far Spindle is way out of Lane's territory anyway. They called this bit the belt of the belt the Wash. And the stations here run differently to Darkside. So for now we have some freedom. Freedom to go broke, starve, and get into even more trouble. Alright, I want to explore this place. A free station, no faction holds control, quite a circus. Watch your step out there. Look, Sleeper. I'm not sure I can work right now. I just got kicked out of salvage yard for passing out on the jobs. Even with the pain meds I've been able to scarce up. I can fly, that's for sure. But you're going to need some crew if you want to do any serious work. I'm sorry. Don't be. You got us out of there. You and Judy. Is this what you wanted? Freedom? A chance to work for yourself, not Lane? Well, here it is. With all the problems and complications you could imagine. And at what cost? Could Lane have wiped out Hexport just to try to end you? You shiver at the thought. But if not Lane, then who? Theories cloud your mind. Now's not the time for theories, though. Time to make a plan. You've gained some glitch. Right. Each level of glitch you gain will increase your sense of Every time you roll a glitch, you clear one level of glitched. Okay, so no matter the... Okay, so yeah, no matter the value, it's just 80% negative outcome. Hey, Junie. I was coming to see you, I promise. I was waiting for you to wake up, but Seraphin said you were okay, so... Are you leaving? I am. While you were out, I was digging into the data I pulled from that core, that Solheim one. There's a lot of stuff in there, but it's impossible to read. Either I'm decrypting it wrong or I don't have to write cipher. Whatever it is, I think it means the data is important, or at least it was to Solheim. I need to find someone to help me pick away at it, to crack it open. That's why I'm going. We can take you there. No, look. After what happened with the rig, Bliss saving us, we're all lucky to be alive. I think I'm better off alone for now. Oh. Just some of the data I sold. I could buy myself a ticket to where... Just so I could buy myself a ticket to where I need to go, but... Here's your share. I mean, I'll take it for now. Thank you. You deserve more. I mean, I'm sorry. Good luck, Sleeper. And tell Seraphin goodbye for me. So what are you chasing? I know there's value, true value in that data, Sleeper. I know it, and I have a project to continue, one I can't or won't abandon. I'll tell you about it another time. See you around. And she's off. Well, we'll cross paths again someday, maybe. So, let's see here. we have... Oh, this is one of these towers again. We have stuff to do in the Pinnacle docks here. Risky, danger, Spindle core. We can chat to the crew. Down here we have a couple of stuff. The rig needs 4 cycles to complete. I want to repair my dice is what I really want to do. But how do I do that? This reduces stress, but like I don't think it really helps. I can also get another one here. I think I save it though. I think I want this. Like if I can reset engineer to 0, that would be really good. I would really appreciate that. Because right now we don't have engineers. That's the big thing, is we just don't have engineers. So I'm gonna save it on that. Seraphim. If you can just find some... Yeah, just find some jobs, that'll be good. I have enough money. Okay, well... None of this is great. Yeah, engineer here is not great. But we need to find a place to get food. Intuit, engage. This is good here. Maybe I also just rest for the day. I can use both of those to rest though, right? Because resting is safe. Yep, I mean that's fine. Yep, that's fine. I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? Spacer Commons, Interchange, Shantytown. Let's look for okay, that's fine. Okay, we take it. Okay, nice. We at least found a place to get food. Ragged seaweed waste liquor. Guy's Geyer has his reputation of serving neat and strong. So if we spend 16 here, we will get that. But we can wait for next. Yeah, we can wait for next one. Nothing on the map. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Okay, we're okay. Kind of. Mostly okay. Okay, and that's our last glitch. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just drop this here. Maybe we get the positive. Of course not. Okay, but we're out of glitch now, so that is nice. Double 6 is good. The 2 is a little bit scary. What are we trying to do now? We have to explore. Spend time at the bar. Do I just spend 16? I guess I could. Like, there's no reason for me not to, right? I mean, I have the money for it. It's just a question of if I want to. I also need a way to make money currently. Okay, up here. I'm gonna just drop this here. Hopefully not get a negative. That would be bad. Negative outcome. Okay, well. Oh, hello there. Others rush past you. Your eyes are drawn by the base fast viewing window. Dock worker. Urgent assistant. Water carrier spring tie suffer heavy damage. I mean, we could help, I guess. Where though? I assume I need to, whoa, 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 whoa. I assume I need to just be able to do more here first. 6 and 6. I mean, this would be nice. I do 1 here. That lets me help out here. It takes 6 cycles to go down. Yeah, I think I just help. Yeah, I think it's fine. A good positive outcome. I can also get that to get my energy up. And then I rest. How do I repair again? Like seriously, how do I repair my... Oh, once unlocked by using rare and scrap components. Okay. Issue is that I haven't unlocked it yet, which is not great. I have 6 cycles to work with. At least we can't break any more dice because we have no stress. So that is nice. And honestly, it's not my fault. Your wiring's all backwards. Huh. Sorry, just a little jumpy. Didn't mean to wake you. Uh-huh. How are the repairs coming? Almost done. Couple cycles worth. Okay. You didn't hear the alarm? Heavy sleeper. Uh-huh. I have something I want to show you. I'm quickly learning good repairs. Uh-huh. Sure. Uh-huh. Okay, okay, okay. These are the integrated systems. I'll do my best to keep you running. Thank you. Uh-huh. Should get back to fixing the ship. Okay, so does that unlock the workshop? Aha. But I don't have the materials to do it. Okay, but I know it is doable now at least. I think I do this first. And this has 25% positive, so, you know, we take it. Alright, I mean, that's fine. We drink once here. Oh, and our cargo can now hold 10 fuel. Is anything down here worth it? No. Is anything worth the 1? Probably not, right? Eh, it's fine. Yeah. There's not much to do on a cycle like this. Resonance like tinnitus, obviously internal and escapable. Right, settle them. Settle down. Okay, so yeah, somehow someone can kind of control us. Because I think we were about to try to choke out Seraphine before the explosion happened. I said, are you okay? You look terrible. Not really. You need to talk to me, Sleeper. I know something happened back when we were leaving Hexport. What do you mean? Something changed in your eyes. They were cold fixed. I've never seen them like that before. Back when we first met, I knew you were human. I knew because of your eyes. I've never met a sleeper before, but I knew immediately that you were no machine. It was obvious. But then on the rig, I couldn't see that anymore. I honestly don't know what happened. Nice. You remember Lane's voice, and somehow, yeah. Somehow Lane managed to, like, link to us. Where, though? There's another station near this one, Flotsam. It's a mess, accumulation of wrecks and docked ship. Also houses some of the best artificers in the wash. We should go there as soon as the rig is ready. Okay, sounds good. Uh-huh. I'm not gonna nag you about it, but needs to be done. Alright, will do, Seraphine. Which I thought to the back of your mind, there's a cycle ahead. The rig isn't ready yet. We have a lot of stuff to do. Well, first we just do this first, I think. Far Spindle's an exhausting place to find freelancers. We can also get 5 there, that's also nice. First time you enter the bar, you floated open mouth, much like all the new arrivals, at the sight of a huge kelp stack. Yu-Jin. Hypnotic, isn't it? The voice is low and rumbling, and it comes from the large figure on the stool next to you. The fluorescent lights behind the bar glint in his eyes, shining up into his wide, rough face. Heard talk you're hiring. And you are? Yu-Jin. Currently freelance. He turns on his stool and leans back a little. Serve on a whole slate of crews out in the Spindle. Cutters, merc, extractors. Broad skill set, good work ethic, sense of humor, the full package. Humble, too. He clicks with his tongue, smiling. I like you already. We're going to get on. I'll run anything out of the Far Spindle. I'm tough and quiet, and you won't need to worry about me. What kind of work we talking about? Voice echoes out from behind. Yu-Jin, busy as ever, I see. Group of 3 spacers differ behind you. One of them places a heavy hand on your shoulder. She is fitted with matte metal optical implants, and you cannot see her eyes. Really? Vesna? The caustic light from the tank plays across her face. Too busy to keep in touch. I really don't like it when I have to come find you. My friend here is being very helpful. That's right. Yeah. The Sleeper here has a unique ability to extract data. Please don't be promising things. Yu-Jin, what are you doing? Oh, so we can just get back to it, then I can deliver what you need. You know, Yu-Jin, I'm pretty tired of this whole act, but in the end it doesn't matter. Weapon. You either deliver by the deadline or you don't. And when you don't, I'll be happy to take you through the consequences. Until then, chat to whoever the hell you want. What was that? Right. What do you need from me? If you need crew, you need to work. If you need to work, you need cryo. Is that right? Well, I can offer both. Hard work and a good contract with a good payout. You take me with you on this job of mine and we split the take. Hell, if you do, I'll consider signing on long term. Think of that, no more recruiting. What's the job? Salvage? A wreck untouched by local crews that recently turned up in the wash. Little sunward, but its disabled transponder makes it invisible to anyone who doesn't know it's there. I see. What's the catch? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay. New drivable. Minor drive complete. That's nice. Let me... Okay, whew. That gets me full on upgrade points. But there we go. We managed to get Springtide done. Everywhere I look, I see a crisis. Mm-hmm. Saw you out there, helping the crew. They needed it. You aren't wrong. Haven't seen you on the Spindle before. What, if I may ask? Is your business here? I mean, I shouldn't just say that I'm escaping someone, right? But I feel like I'm making this sleeper to be a really, really just overly trustworthy, pragmatic person. And I feel like I kind of just want to roleplay that. And just be like super pragmatic, super all about honesty, like goody two-shoes. I'm escaping someone. I'm gonna take that as a poor attempt at humor. Springtide is my ship. At least I am her captain. I do not own her. The Lotic Syndicate, my employer, was the one who put her into service. Well, glad to meet you. You have my thanks for assisting with the repairs. We were caught by some autonomous convoy munitions. The Wellspring Run is getting more dangerous every cycle. And after Hexport, I do not expect things to improve. Tell me, as a sleeper, do you feel you have advantages over others, or does your particular condition provide only weaknesses? Well, there are many downsides. Your work on my ship only evidences your ability. You far outperformed even my own crew, in conditions that are usually deadly. Sadly, despite even your good work, our losses have been great. The administration at Far Spindle are not happy. We're to be impounded here until Lotic Syndicate fulfills the agreed water freight. This war continues to pressure the belt. And what will you do? This is where you're needed, Sleeper. My crew tells me you have a ship. You have workers. That's what I need. As we fled from the convoy attack, our navigator registered something of great interest. A water-rich asteroid, one I believe is previously unknown to the syndicates. For now, I've sworn him to secrecy, as I must you. But this asteroid could be surveyed, its value confirmed. It would more than make up for the shortfall of the Springtide. And... go ahead. I want you to survey the asteroid for me. Simple enough job. Its location so close to the edge of the wash is problematic. Uh-huh. Hostile party. Territory of opportunists. Reimburse you with a portion of fee for withholding. 250 cryo is my offer. Uh-huh. And your employer, yours okay with that? I'm free to make sure this happens in a timely and efficient manner as I see fit. I see. Mm-hmm. It's a delicate matter, Sleeper. Survey the rock. On your return, broadcast the result to my personal terminal. The frequency is in that data. The results go to me, only to me. Then once the matter is resolved, you will be paid. I am needed, but I expect you to have all you need. Uh-huh. Okay, so that's a new contract. I can't go anywhere yet, but... I can start moving next cycle, but... I do have the short issue of... I don't have the dice needed for this. signal station. It's not worth it. The ones are just not worth it at all. Okay, do I get this? Like, I can make sure that my engineer's at 0, right? That's an option. Okay, yeah, and I can switch between the two as I want. But here I can make sure my engineer is 0, which is going to be nice because we don't have an engineer currently. Or alternatively, I can also do ++, which will make my interface really, really good. That means I can get a 4, 5, or 6, and it would be super positive. And that means that any 1s on an interface would also become a 3. There's also the option, of course, of getting just these 2 and just maxing out on my reboot. I'm gonna save it for now. Of course, I could also do +1 on like Intuit, I guess. But I feel like engineer is probably where what I want to do. Intuit seems to be used a lot. I'm gonna do this. Fingers crossed. Neutral? I mean, that works. Warships are easy to come by. It's risky. I mean, the risky one that most, we probably just lose. Oh, nice, neutral. We take it. I'm gonna go ahead and just get a bit of food here. And yeah. End cycle here. I really need to repair my dice soon. You drift lazily down to the ships unless we hear raised voices. I don't see why not. Not like you have an alternative. If we can get a cryo, it'll take time, but we can get it. That was the deal. Sleeper. Let's see what the sleeper thinks. About what? The rig's ready, sleeper. I fixed it. Hell, I've improved it. She's purring thanks to me. Right, so you want us to do a job for you? I mean, yes, we would not do that. You want to join with us. You keep me in work, give me my split, give me a transit to wherever you're headed, and I'll keep this rig of yours working for free. I mean, Bliss is an engineer, right? We could use an engineer, Seraphin. I'm not sure how much I trust Bliss, but they seem to be kind of okay. Again, pragmatic role-playing. We could use their help. You can use my help. Excellent engineer, tidy shipmate, and a half-decent chef. I'm done with Far Spindle. I'm done taking not enough jobs for not enough cryo on a station where I know nobody. You're welcome. Yes, Bliss, if you're coming with us, you should know everything, and that means that, yeah, you will be in danger and you can die. Just so you know. I mean, it is true. Yeah. Everyone's got something. I know you're at Hexport. What happened there? Who's to say it won't happen here? I'm not sitting around watching this all play out any longer. Something has to give. I mean, I guess that's fine if you accept the risks. Sure. Join in. Uh-huh. Moving to the engine room. Okay, well, welcome aboard. Alright, you unlock the belt map. Uh-huh. So we have a couple of things we can do. We have a ice-rich asteroid here. We have thing here with Yu-Jin. We have enough fuel to go to both. But I like my dice. Let me clear my dice first. I really like my dice, actually. Do I do +1 into it? If I +1 into it, I get 5 on all of these. Right? Like, if I do +1 into it, I get 5, 5, 5 here. And I can also drop a 6 here as well. Like, +1 into it is looking really, really good here. And I can make them scavenge for fuel. I guess we don't really need the cryo at the moment. Yeah, I honestly think we upgrade into it here. I think it's worth it. Because what that gives me is it gives me guaranteed this. And I'm gonna drop 6 here. Actually, new location discovered already. There's the trade hall. We can refuel here. And we're already on max supplies. So that's good. I'm gonna drop a 6 here. That guarantees me I don't have to use 2 dice. Sort of wonder if braving them is worth the efforts. Back up! Ooh. Hauler glides past. Spiky air bike courier. Hello. Tried to slam me into a wall. Total dickhead, I agree. Not supposed to be in transit system without a vehicle. Not like I care, but maybe you do. Right, sorry. Like I said, don't care. You're new here, right? Is it that obvious? Nothing to be ashamed of. Let me give you a tip. Avoid the haulers. Especially the water haulers. They think they're better than anyone. Don't mess with the Steve doers, though. They're good. Steve doors? They're good people. Get treated by shit like everyone else just like us. They'll show you the shortcuts. Spindle jack. You're looking at one. Uh-huh. Stripe Line Express. You take it. Uh-huh. Kadet. That's me. Stripe Line's my outfit. Kamel's my dispatcher. Small outfit, but we punch above our weight. Uh-huh. I'll do that. Got a hop sleeper. Sure, I guess. Alright, well. That won't be available for 2 cycles. Which I guess is fine. Nice, that's a +2. That's a +1. New location discovered. We have this. Right, that's an endure, which we don't have. We work your kitchen. Ah. Right, so we work and we get energy back. Which I guess is fine. That's also Intuit, which is really nice. Okay, and here's the question, right? Here's the big question. Do I risk my stress level and my dice going out to the wreck? I have 5 supplies. I can stay there for a bit. But I cannot afford to be stressed, right? And that's a scary thing. I don't have anything to repair myself with, though. And I only have 4 dice. Like, this is just so not great. Like, I wish I could just pay money. But that's not going to be a thing. I can make money from here. That's what that symbol's for, right? That means I can get cryo there. And here, I can get money there. Do I just wait until this completes so that I see what I'm dealing with before I leave? I don't think that's a bad idea. That will let me fully unlock the underhang as well. Let me get some more cryo, potentially. And if this is complete, this will also be complete here as well. I think I do that. I think I do that. 4, 2... Okay. We complete this. Please don't be negative. Okay, we take it. That's +1 upgrade points, new location discovered. I can buy scrap components. So if I spend 44 cryo, I can repair it, but I'll have some glitch dice for a couple of... No, that's fine. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I think it's fine. Because I really need my dice back, even if some of them become glitched. A full glitch, okay. Okay, that gives me 2. And that gives me 6 glitches. Which is not ideal. No, I'm gonna go with 4. Okay, negative outcome still gets plus energy, but just doesn't get me that, which I guess is fine. Let's engage. Is this Intuit? I can do either. Nice. Plus energy. Okay. Alright, well, we end cycle and we see what's up with this one, because this will change this scenario. Something flickers in the back of your mind. You stop. You have to stop to blink it away. It's a tightness behind your left eye, an aching point that refuses to move. And then the voice begins, hissing through the background noise of the rig system. A new whine among the chorus of life support and ventilation. Sleeper, I suppose you thought you've slipped my net. Uh-huh. You are distant, but you're not free of me yet. I'm coming, Sleeper, and I will retake control of what is mine. The closer I come to you, the more you will feel it. In here, until you cannot resist. The hiss has gone to rig is suddenly quiet, but the fear remains. Lane's coming. You feel him, right? We can use that. Stay ahead of him. We can do this. We are fast and smart. We keep moving. We don't stay anywhere for long. and we find a way. Somehow. You do not know how Lane is able to reach into your mind like this, how he's able to speak to you, but you want so desperately for it to stop. You must find out what he has done to you before it is too late. You must stay ahead of Lane at all costs. Alright, Kadet. You okay? Somebody hit strip line, no idea where Kamal is. Bunch of goons tearing the place apart as we speak. So who would attack a carrier? Typical rent-a-thugs, could have anyone with kites to burn. I remember you mentioning it, yeah. Job was a bus and express run all the way down to the underhang. No one home, place was smashed. It was a drive encrypted to hell and back. So it could be connected to Hexport getting atomized. So you're wanted. So no reference in there. So what can I do? Need you to get the drive. Slip in, give you the location. You pull the thing out. Should be simple. Okay, let's do it. As we do. All I want is my life back. Drive into the workshop. There's the loose panel behind the airbag rack. I've got to keep heading down Spindle. Well, stay safe. His progress will be tracked by the hunt clock as they fill it. This field will catch up with you. It will increase once every cycle you spend in hub. If you travel, the hunt will reduce by 3. If you keep moving, you can stay one step ahead of Lane. I see. So as long as I keep going out to do work, it will reduce by 3, right? So I want to do 3 cycles here essentially, and then travel, and then do 3 cycles here and then travel, and then do 3 cycles here and then travel. And that would always keep me kind of ahead of where he is. And that works out perfectly too, because I want to get rid of these glitches, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here, and I'm going to use all my glitch dice down here, because even a negative... Wow, okay. I was going to say even a negative one gets me plus energy, right? So it... not a big deal if I fail. Nope, okay, that's fine. I mean, that's all fine, right? So far. What do you need here? I can scope it out. That's not a bad thing to do. Like, I can do this, and that would get me a positive outcome. That would get me 2. This 2 is a little bit scary. Yeah, that 2 is a little bit scary, but I can use that down here. I can use this down here. Yeah. That'll work out. Yeah, I'm scoping this place out. That'll get me plus 2 here. How many... Can take and float some. I don't know how to get... Oh. Oh, I can't go through here. I see. It's not traveling out there, it's traveling to a different place. That resets it. Using this down here. If we get a neutral one, it's fine. Okay, that works. How many cycles? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can only do one job, essentially. We realistically can only do one job. Yu-Jin, I guess, is the job to do. Oh, but we might be out of fuel. How much fuel to travel? -4. Also -4. Well, I'm gonna decide what to do, but that'll be the end of this episode. Next time we will either go do a job immediately, or we stay for another cycle and see if we can scope out this place. Because realistically, like if I roll like say 5, 5, 6, that would do it. Or I just, you know, complete this and max out Nemba and see what happens there. Because the big thing is I don't want to go when I'm glitched, right? Going when I'm glitched is scary, to say the least. So I might not even do any contract work. Oh, but that means I'm gonna be so out of money. Well, we'll see. That'll be it for this one. I'll see you all next time.